Think influencer marketing is new? Get ready for this wild ride. Ancient Roman gladiators weren't just slicing and dicing in the arena, they were selling face cream. Yeah, you heard that right. These sword-swinging celebrities had beauty deals that would make Kim K jealous. These arena superstars had fans collecting their sweat and blood. No joke. Roman women believed gladiator sweat was the ultimate beauty potion. They'd scoop it up after fights and mix it into their face creams. Talk about an extreme skincare routine. Gladiators even had their own trading cards called strigils with stats and victory counts. Rich fans would pay top denarius for memorabilia, from broken weapons to pieces of armor. Sound familiar? It's exactly like modern fans dropping serious cash on signed jerseys or concert merch. These guys were pulling in sponsorship deals from local winemakers, weaponsmiths, and yeah, even beauty brands. Let's talk prices, because this stuff wasn't cheap. A tiny vial of gladiator sweat could cost more than a month's wages for the average Roman worker. Women would literally fight each other at the arena to collect it. They'd bring special curved metal scrapers called strigils to scrape the sweat and oil off gladiators' bodies after matches. The most expensive stuff came from the top champions. We're talking the Roman equivalent of thousands of dollars for a few drops. And get this, some crafty entrepreneurs started selling fake gladiator sweat. They'd mix regular sweat with olive oil and perfume, slap a famous gladiator's name on it, and sell it in the market. It was basically the ancient version of knockoff designer perfume. Here's the crazy part. Fighting wasn't even where gladiators made their real money. These guys were raking in serious cash from endorsements and merch sales. A top gladiator could earn enough from one beauty cream deal to buy their freedom. Local businesses would pay big money to have a famous fighter use their products in public. Weapon makers would give gladiators free gear just to show it off in the arena. Some gladiators even opened their own training schools and branded them with their names, ancient franchise deals. And the really smart ones, they'd license their name to everything from wine to sandals. One famous gladiator, Marcus Attilius, made so much from his brand deals that he bought a villa bigger than his Lannisters. That's gladiator speak for manager. These Lannisters were marketing geniuses, I'm telling you. They'd spot a promising fighter and think, hey, this guy could sell anything. They'd give their gladiators catchy stage names like the Tiger or the Lady's Favorite. And here's the brilliant part. They'd carefully craft each fighter's public image. Got a huge, scary-looking guy? Don't just make him fight. Make him do public appearances where he's super gentle with kids. The Lannisters would arrange for their gladiators to be seen at fancy parties, using specific products, and even dating celebrities. They basically wrote the playbook for modern influencer marketing. And it worked like magic. People weren't just buying tickets to fights anymore. They were buying into a whole lifestyle. Ready for the wildest beauty trends in history? Roman women were obsessed with having pale, glowing skin, and they'd try anything to get it. I mean anything. Their face creams read like a horror movie ingredient list. Crocodile dung, sheep placenta, and yes, gladiator sweat. The most popular cream was called Grata's Glow, endorsed by a famous gladiator named Grata. It promised to give you the radiance of Venus herself and contained ground pearls, donkey milk, and that precious fighter sweat. Here's the thing, some of these ingredients actually worked. Donkey milk has natural alpha-hydroxy acids and pearl powder contains calcium and amino acids. But the gladiator sweat? Pure marketing genius. These beauty brands knew exactly what they were doing, slapping a hot gladiator's name on their product and watching the denarii roll in. Okay, let's get scientific about this gladiator sweat business. Here's the fascinating part. It might not have been total nonsense. When we sweat during intense exercise, our bodies release something called beta endorphins and growth hormones. These chemicals can actually help with skin repair and collagen production. Plus, the salt in sweat has natural exfoliating properties. But here's the catch. Regular sweat would work just as well. The whole "it has to be from a gladiator" thing. That was pure marketing gold. The real magic probably came from what they mixed the sweat with. Olive oil, natural moisturizer, honey, antibacterial properties, and various herbs. Those Lannistas were basically selling an ancient protein shake for your face. You think BTS Army or Taylor Swift fans go hard? Let me introduce you to the Followers of Flamma, ancient Rome's most intense fan club. These superfans didn't just tweet about their faves. They formed organized groups that met regularly to trade gladiator gossip and beauty secrets. They'd share recipes for homemade face creams using their heroes' endorsed ingredients, organize group trips to matches, and even had special rings showing their membership. The really dedicated fans would follow their favorite gladiators from city to city, spreading beauty trends faster than a chariot race. Some clubs even had their own newsletters carved into stone tablets, basically ancient fan blogs. These groups were so influential that when a gladiator endorsed a new beauty product, it would sell out across the entire empire within weeks. Let me tell you about the original product placement. Gladiators turned their fights into full-blown commercials. They'd wear specific brands of armor, wave particular swords, and even time their victory poses to show off sponsored items. After matches, they'd hang around the arena's shopping area. Yeah, that was totally a thing. They'd sign autographs on pottery, demonstrate beauty products, and show off their gym routine using sponsored equipment. The really smart ones would have their own pop-up shops right there in the arena. Imagine a UFC fighter with a Sephora counter. That's basically what we're talking about. Some gladiators got so good at selling, the crowds would chant product slogans during fights. Talk about effective advertising. Think the fake Gucci problem is new? Ancient Rome had knockoff drama that would make modern counterfeiters blush. The streets were flooded with fake gladiator merch, from bogus beauty creams to counterfeit armor pieces. Some clever scammers would hire buff guys to pretend they were famous gladiators, selling authentic sweat in fancy vials. The real gladiators got so fed up, they started marking their official products with special seals. But here's the kicker. Even the fake stuff had fakes. You'd have knockoffs of knockoffs creating this wild pyramid scheme of phony gladiator goods. The Roman police actually had a special unit just for busting counterfeit beauty products. Talk about ancient FBI. You might be scrolling through Instagram right now, watching your favorite influencer rave about the latest miracle serum, but guess what? They're reading from a 2,000-year-old script. The same marketing tricks that had Roman women fighting over gladiator sweat are alive and well today. Those before and after skincare posts. Roman beauty brands did it with clay tablets, celebrity workout routines. Gladiators were selling those in the forum. Even the whole limited edition collab thing isn't new. Roman brands would release special arena edition products that sold out faster than front row seats at the Colosseum. The only real difference? Today's influencers probably won't stab each other. Probably. So next time you see an influencer hawking the latest miracle cream, remember, they're carrying on a 2,000-year-old tradition. Hit that subscribe button for more wild ancient history, smash like if you learned something, and share this video with your favorite beauty influencer.